Good morning, one and all. I'm back down at Navarre Beach, and the weather's a little bit, it's awful cloudy today. It's about 55 degrees, but the sun not being out, it makes it a little chillier. But there looks like the wind's out of the south today, so there's going to be some more waves. Looks like there's a good trough there. I don't know how heavily hunted this beach is, but I'm gonna go and give it a shot. If you don't hunt it, you can't find it. So I'm using my Equinox 800 today, 15-inch coil, customizing our headphones, Staver scoop, and my settings will be I hunt in beach 1. The recovery speed is 6. I hunt all metal, iron bias 0, sensitivity 22, 23, as high as I can get it. So that'll be my settings today, and I'll get back to you when I find a target. Well, here's the first target. 15, 16, 17, so probably junk, but let's go ahead and see. Gotta dig it. Well, it's real soft, and of course it keeps filling in, so if I don't get at this scoop, I'll shut you off. And well, let's try one more here. Over to this side. Looks like we got it, whatever it is. Let's see. Well, guess what? It's a ring, but it's a pull ring, pull tab ring. So, but you gotta dig those puppies, so I'll be back to you when I find something else. Well, this one's all over the place, signal-wise. So, it's probably junk. We're hitting right in this trough there again. But it's an 11, 12, so I mean, I gotta dig it. And it's a decent solid signal. And now it's up to 19, 20. So well, right in there, I think. Well, if I don't get it this time, I'll bring you back in. So I'll bring you back in when I find it. Well, I'll just kind of give you an update here. I've been hunting about an hour. Found nothing but trash so far. As you can see, what breeze there is coming straight out of the south, which is that way. So, there's some good waves coming in there. High tide's not going to be till like 3:30, but I'm hunting in this ripple trough, and I'm not finding much. As you can see how deep it is there. But I'm going to keep hunting. You never know. All it takes is one to make a hunt. And there's been some winds, and there's a lot of trash. Don't get a lot of pull tabs, and other garbage, but you know, you got to take the good with the bad. So I'm going to keep hunting in this ripple trough for a while. I'm going to work my way down, then back, and it may be one of those days where I don't find anything. Who knows, other than garbage. But all it takes is one. So some days you got to grind. You know, like I always say, some days your house burns up, some days it burns down. I'm fixing to call the fire department here pretty soon. So I'll get back to you if I find something decent. Well, hey. First target. Looks like a dime. I don't know. I can't see real good. I think it's a dime. Either that or it's a real thin penny. It might be. Maybe y'all can tell. I'll have to look at it when I get home. But it's real cloudy today, so that doesn't help my vision any. But I think it's a penny, a worn out penny. So we're not skunked today. Hallelujah, brother. I'm hunting up a little higher on the beach. There's a little bit of a washout here. And just to see if we can find a few things anyway. But we didn't get skunked. We got us a coin, so that's a bonus. In the pock. I'll be back to you when I find something else. Well, what do you know? We got us a signal. Looky here. 25. I think it's probably a dime. But let's see. Let's see if we can get it on the first scoop. Nope. I think I see it in the side of the hole there, maybe. Let's go over a little bit. That was it. Right there. Could be another penny. Or it could be a dime. But it's a target. Yes. Yay. Hallelujah, brother. I don't know. It's probably a penny. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I know it's cloudy and I don't see well in the cloudy. It's a coin. Maybe it's a dime. Could be a dime. Rang up as a dime. I'll take it. 2 coins. Hallelujah, brother. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you. So I'll be back. Well, 1920. So let's see. Everything's up here in the upper slope, way up. Nothing down below. Well, we got it. It's probably a penny, but at least we're finding a few targets. We may find something up here, who knows? But at least we're getting to dig something. We got it. Let's see what we got. And it looks like a penny to me. Looks like a penny. Penny we didn't have. So we're digging some targets anyway up here. So I'm going to continue for a while. Working this upper area. You can kind of see where I'm working there. This way upper area. Last week they had a lot of heavy wind, so it really pushed up the surf up to the dunes there. So there's been somebody walking along there. I don't know if they've been swinging a detector or not. I hadn't seen any dig marks, so they may have been, but didn't find anything. I don't know. So I'm going to work from that way on down here a little bit and see what we come up with. So I'll be back. Well, we got us a signal here. 28, 29, 30. I think it's a quarter. Could be a can, though. It's real high pitched. Doesn't sound like a quarter. But I'm going to dig it up and find out what it is. Let's go over a little bit and see if we can't. Well, it's down there a ways. I'm thinking a can maybe now. But, well, we got it. Let's see what it is. Who knows? I don't think it's a can. We got it. Let's see what we got. Shake, shake, shake. And it looks like a quarter. We got us a quarter. Hallelujah, brother. Okay. There we go. We got us a fine quarter. So everything is up here. So I'm going to work down the beach a little bit more, then I'm going to turn around and work my way back up to where I came in. So at least we're finding some targets. Doesn't seem to be anything in the wet other than trash. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So you can see there's some good waves out there. So I may go back down the other way where I hunted on Friday, and I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably go over and hunt in the Destin area tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday I'll go down there. Wednesday is supposed to be really cold. I may hunt a little bit, then again I may not. We got to take off early Thursday morning, so I got a couple more days to hunt. So I think I'll go back down there close to that pier. I don't know if you can see it or not. In the GoPro probably doesn't pick it up, but down in that area is the one main public beach. So I may go back down there on Tuesday. When I hunted down there Friday, when I come off the beach, some drunk sitting in one of the shelters goes, "Hey, did you find my whiskey money?" I said, "Nah, buddy, looks like you found enough already." So hopefully he won't be there. But let's get back after it and see if I can dig a few more goodies. So I'll be back to you. Well, we got us another coin. I think it's a penny. Well worn. It could be a dime, but I don't know. It's supposed to be partly cloudy today. I wish it would get up to the partly part. I mean, it's not uncomfortable temperature-wise, but just vision-wise it is. But right along in here seems to be the area. Up in there, I'm going to work up. You can see there's a little berm up there. That's what I'm kind of working back and forth in the dry for a while. See what we can come up with, finding a few coins. So I'm going to continue with that strategy. So I'll be back. Here we go. $29.30, probably a quarter. But let's dig it up. It could be a can. I think it's, there it is right there. I see it. Looks like a quarter. Looks like 25's meager scent to me. Oh, it's a greeny old brownie thing too. It's been there a while. Whoa, doggy. Yeah, that is a dirty old mother right there. But we're finding some coins. You can kind of see by my grid marks what I'm doing. Just up and down. And everything seems to be right along in here. So I'm going to continue this all the way back to where I get picked up. So I'll be back to you when I find some more targets. Hopefully it'll be something good and not any fugazis. Well, we got us a ring. It's the wrong kind of ring. Some kind of a washer for something. Rang up as a 4. So, but it's a ring. It's round. It's got a hole in it. So, but let's keep on. Yeah, we got a signal. 24, 25, 26. I think it's probably a dime. But let's dig it up and find out. It's kind of jumpy now, so who knows. Take some off the side. I think it's right in there. Let's take some off this side. See if we can get it. Well, I think it is a dime, but it's going deeper, so let's go back a little bit. We got it, whatever it might be. $23.24, so I'm thinking now penny. So let's see if we can get it in the scooper. We did. Let's see what treasure awaits. A penny. It is a penny. A crusty. They've been here a good while. They've been getting eat on. But we're finding some targets, so that's something. I do have to say. It beats the heck out of not digging anything, or nothing but pull tabs, which is what I was digging in the wet and in the ripple trough. So I'll be back when I find another target. Well, we got that signal. It was just a slight blip. So 28, 29, 30. I think it's probably a quarter. We got it in a scoop. Let's see. He was down there a good ways. It is an old greeny quarter. So it's down there a good ways. I mean, you look at it. That far down, however far that is. So we found it. It was, like I said, it was just a slight blip. And it just didn't recur. But it was so high pitched that I figured, well, I think we need to investigate this. So I took a scoop. Got a little bit more, took a couple more scoops, got a little bit more. So, we got it, and I'll be back. Well, I'm just taking a little bit of a break here. And while I'm doing that, well, it looks like it's brightening up a little bit. You can see my grid marks. Quite a ways. But I mean, it's not eat up with targets by any stretch of the imagination, but we're finding some targets. So just a little bit on the equipment, what I'm running. I am running in Beach 1. My sensitivity is at 20 right now. I'm hunting in all metal. My recovery speed is at 6, which is where I like it. This is an 800, so that's right in the middle. And iron bias is 0. That's where I like to run the iron bias. I'm running 5 tones. That's what I usually run, is 5 tones. I find it just works better for me. You guys might like 50 tones or whatever, and that's all well and good. Now, a lot of people are wondering about this 15-inch coil. Well, I will tell you, this is my impression of it. It's a slight bit heavier, but it's pretty well balanced. So you really don't get tired out swinging it. I don't notice a lot more drag in the water when I'm swinging it, any more than the 11-inch coil. It is deeper, probably a good 10% deeper. The thing you got to watch with this coil is you'll get a signal, a really nice signal, and you'll dig down. You dig down 2-3 scoops, and all of a sudden it'll go away. Well, that happens most often in the kind of soft sand. So, you know, you lose that signal, so keep digging. You might have to take 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 scoops. But the target's there. Oftentimes, it's so deep in that real spongy sand. And I'm just speaking on beach hunting. I haven't had it out dirt digging. That I don't have any idea about. But you just keep on digging, and the target will be there. So, I mean, this coil is pretty deep. It's pretty sensitive. I mean, you've seen in a couple of the other videos, finding little bitty things. That little piece of silver I found on Friday. So, pretty sensitive. And all in all, I think it's well worth the money that you will spend for it. I think Myers has them for, like, I don't know, 240 bucks, somewhere around in there. He's got them in stock. He's also got the 6-inch coil in stock. So pretty much anything you want Minelab, he's got it in stock. There's not hardly any time he doesn't have what you want in stock. So you might want to call him. There'll be a link down below. But you might want to consider one of these 15-inch coils. I mean, it's very good for your arsenal. For your dirt diggers, you probably want a 6-inch coil for some of the real trashy areas you get into. So if you're running a Minelab Equinox, whether it be the 800 or 600, I would highly recommend that you call Myers and get a 6-inch coil and a 15-inch coil, because it's, you know, it's just well worth the money. I think your finds will improve, and you'll be finding stuff you never heard before. So with that said, and you know, at the end of this video, there'll be a word from our sponsor, and our sponsor is Myers Metal Detectors in Tampa, Florida. So, see what Phil has to say at the end of this video, and I'll be back to you when I find another target.
Wait. Yes.
Hey folks, Phil Myers, Myers Metal Detector. Today's video, we're going to give you the scoop on scoops.
Scoop on scoop.
And I'm here with my sidekick. Okay, my sidekick, my granddaughter Chloe. And we're going to show you here at Myers Metal Detectors, of course. We sell a ton of different types of scoops, from aluminum scoops to stainless steel with carbon fiber handles, all types of scoops. Let me just show you an inexpensive one, $99.95 aluminum. This would be my minimum scoop that I would use, because you can use your foot to sink it in the ground. You're not bending down all the time, because doing all those squats gets to me after a while. So if you're a young man or you don't mind bending down, then you can buy extremely cheaply with a metal hand scoop. This is galvanized, $129.95. We have stainless also, $49.95, but I prefer not to be bending down all the time. So I'll use one of these in the dry sand, which is made out of aluminum. If I had to pick one scoop to do everything, dry sand, wet sand, shallow water, I would get an aluminum scoop because it's light enough you can drag it around or carry it and it's no problem. Now if I'm hunting out in the water, this is what I'm using. Now this is a heavy scoop, so I don't like dragging this around on the sand. This is a T-Rex with a carbon fiber handle. The handle does make it a little lighter, but it's still a little bit heavy. Got a question?
It's not a question. And it also has another. It has two handles.
Yes, it has a Raptor pull handle. Good observation, Chloe. That is for aiding and pulling that scoop out of the water or lifting it up. That comes in handy there, the Raptor handle. We have both the pull and the guide handle. Now the next scoop I have, this is a little bit nicer than the aluminum, but it is a little heavier than the aluminum. This is a white Cedo scoop, and I've sold a lot of those, and people seem to like them because they're not as heavy as the T-Rex. And if you're not pounding the sand every day, this is a good choice for your scoop. And it's got the Raptor pull handle too.
I have another question.
What is the question?
It reminds me of a beehive.
Reminds you of a beehive. Well, it's got White's nice logo. They etched it in there. So that's a Cedo scoop. It's made out of stainless. So as you can see, we have just about every scoop that you could imagine. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give me a call, 813-237-1939. And my email is floridaphil@me.com. And my website is Myers Metal or MetalDetectorGuru.com or MyersDepot.com. Thank you and have a nice day and happy hunting.
We're sad. We don't have a cameraman. This is just sad.